Investigators in Russia say a suspect has been detained over the murder of top Russian General Igor Kirillov and an aide. An Uzbek national has been arrested and, according to the Russian Investigative Committee, he confessed during interrogation to planting a bomb and detonating it for Ukraine's security service outside of a Moscow apartment block on Tuesday. A Ukrainian official has admitted Ukraine's responsibility for the assassination. Kyiv had this week accused Kirillov of being involved in the use of chemical weapons during Russia's war efforts. And we can get more now from our Riga bureau chief, Yuri Reshetto. Yuri used to report from Moscow until DW was banned by Russia. Yuri, what else can you tell us about this suspect, the Uzbek national who's now been arrested?
Yes, you said it. According to the Russian intelligence service FSB, the suspect is an Uzbek citizen. His name hasn't been given so far. He said he was recruited by the Ukrainian special services. He was promised $100,000 and a trip to one of the European countries. He said he placed a bomb on an electric scooter parked near the house where Kirillov lived. Also, he installed a CCTV camera. Footage from this camera was reportedly broadcast to Ukraine. In the confession video, the man speaks in bad Russian. It's not clear whether he might even be reading it, his confession. Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova, however, she has threatened far-reaching diplomatic consequences. Russia would raise the issue during the UN Security Council meeting on December 20th, she said. Let's listen to what she said exactly.
We are confident that all the organisers and perpetrators of Igor Kirillov's murder will be found and punished, whoever they were. And to all the supporters of the Kyiv regime, Russophobes of all stripes, we respond as a whole country and a whole people. You won't scare us. We are defending the truth.
So, Yuri, Ukraine has claimed responsibility for Kirillov's killing. What do you think about that announcement from Russia's foreign ministry that we just heard there?
Well, I expect a harsh reaction, not only diplomatically, after such an act. Kirillov was the highest-ranking Russian officer to be killed in this war so far. He belonged to a very close circle at the top of the Russian Ministry of Defense. In a tit-for-tat tactic, one might expect something similar with the Ukrainian military, maybe, but it has to be said that the Russians have not killed any senior Ukrainian officer on the Ukrainian soil so far. What the Russians have definitely done so far, however, are heavy or intensified missile strikes and drone attacks in response to certain strikes by the Ukrainians, or operations by Ukrainian secret services, for example, on the Crimean Peninsula in the past.
OK. Kirillov was a well-known person. This was quite an audacious act, wasn't it? How much damage do you think this has done to President Vladimir Putin, to his government?
Well, the murder of a very high-ranking general is, of course, a slap in the face, so to say, for the entire military and political leadership in every country, in every case. It's a very clear signal, in this case, from the Ukrainians. You Russians might have more soldiers and weapons and may even be on the advance at the moment, on the front lines, but we will still get your most important people, no matter where they are, even in your own country. So, yes, it is a blow to Putin and his military leadership. As for his image within Russia, within country, Russia is not really a democratic country in which such acts would have any consequences for politicians. So, on the contrary, Russian propaganda has one more reason to justify this war as a war against Russia and not the other way around.
DW's Riga bureau chief Yuri Reshetto. Yuri, thank you so much for that analysis.